Going good. Everything's going good. Could have probably got to edit a couple things, pop a few things into certain areas. Glad to know that everything is going good. Stream announcements. Oh, I gotta type this. Oh shoot, I didn't put the thingy thing. I put the thingy there. There we go. Almost didn't put the right thing there. Alright, now I just need to share this on to Twitter. God. Pick off. I love and hate technical issues. I really do. I love technical issues sometimes because they can make funny content, but I hate them other times because reasons. But, hello, we're kind of vibing. And I know Mondays can be rough, but I assure you, everything's gonna be fine. That's block another right, and that's quartz. Ah, yes, nice, relax. I think I'm gonna change the signs. I haven't been on this map in a while. Hello, Crystal. Hi. How's my Minecraft kitty cat doing? She's doing good. There's quite a bit in here. I'm gonna keep it the way it looks because I like it. I might change the flag though. But yeah. So if you're so stressed out, just come around here. Listen to the minus the cave sounds. Just kind of come up and listen to nice water. Just kind of drip down. A nice calming sound. Oh, lag. Apologies. Welcome to the peace area of peace. Oh, I was gonna say Peace Palace, but that one worked. But this is all an area of peace and vibes. I assure you. Also, hello, whoever joined. Welcome to the Calm Minecraft stream. I was thinking doing ASMR with this, but I don't know if I should. Because I'm not very good at ASMR. But just, you know, come in, relax, vibe. Hello, LA. I didn't want this. Bye, LA. The LA zones remind me of another fellow streamer friend's little assistants. Too bad he couldn't put a lead on them because they're ghosts. They don't have missiles. There's plenty of nice times to vibe, you know. Just come, vibe and relax. I almost pulled my headset out of my entire... Everything was working right and I didn't break my headset. Don't mind that. There's no... This is a peaceful server. No enemies are gonna spawn. No things that spawn are peaceful mobs. Well, this entire area is just surrounded by trees and everything. And if I'm remembering correctly, oh, so it's really good at night. It's like wandering in an ancient mystical forest. I need to go to general. That's not what I was talking about. That's what I wanted to game. Always day. Take it off. Or don't do daylight sake, because I can just switch the time whenever I want. There's no one to teleport to. There you go. Look at this. Frog lights light up areas. And you just come and relax. A nice area where nothing can hurt you. Just an area of pure vibe. Nothing can hurt you, and no one will be angry at you. Because if they are, I will probably kick them out of the server, because this is chill server. Not, I want to be a jerk server. This entire server's purpose is to exist, to be a nice, calming area for anyone to join. Here, all you can go up here. Go up right where I was standing and give you a full spectrum look of this little island. The trees line the outside. Grass covers the earth. Nothing but vibe. This entire area is no harm but vibes. Now this is different from Wood Hollow. Right now, I'm just gonna come in here to kind of vibe. Navigate in here. Got a nice little thing here. Many things of relaxation. But you know what? Perhaps I was wrong. Perhaps I'm not right. Oh, wrong button. Perhaps I'll read some stories. while building a wood hollow. These are stories I made, so I cannot get copyrighted from this. These are all out of my entire creative mind. Now, I might even make a spooky Halloween jive tonight for music. Who knows? If my computer will actually work, that is, with me properly. But, relaxing time. Nice fun. Just chill. Some may be spooky, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nice spookiness. It kind of gives you a little, kind of a nice relaxation. Now, one of my things. Holy cow! In that amount, how long did it take them? See, how long did it take them? Oh, we heading back to my own stream. Took them 4 hours. Respect. I gotta have to give them love, man. Ah, yes, we were in the process of putting in some lovely technology. Just kind of gotta go into certain areas and start. It's all a process of me replacing some old tech with new tech, but also having to keep some of the older tech. Because certain things don't want to work. Where is the thingamajiggers? Yeah, here it is. This and that. Oh, Jesus. Apologies for the lag. My form of spookiness is very toned down, so you won't get too scared. That's if you don't have an overactive imagination, that is. Then maybe you might get a wee scared. Oh, those lights have such a nice sound. Okay, and you know, why don't I just do this? Oops. Why don't I just break it, place it down? That way it saves me from breaking an entire hole in my thing. Why didn't I do this before? Why didn't I do this before? It's kind of weird that I didn't do that. Didn't think of that before. Oh. Hello, Lace. I'm just here for some minor repairs. Don't decide to go out and mess off somewhere because I don't know if the rain is deadly to you like it is to Endermans. I don't know how long I'm gonna make this stream, but you know, we'll see. So, oh my God, Computer, stop being a pain. Leave me here. God. Almighty Lord of Davis. Computer likes to test my patience a lot. Very much so. Oh. Of course, sooner or later that will be changed to Vampire Lord Twilight. Alright, hold on. Just gotta do a little boost to some, see if something makes any difference. There's gonna be a lot to do. Excuse me. Oops. I mean to break that entire thing there. Damn it. There'll be a Fortnite stream hopefully this week. I just gotta man up and do it. You know. So I gotta do that. And man up and play some Fortnite. As get, I guess, maybe a victory royale. I'm not gonna be too butthurt if I don't. Because I don't play Fortnite for the wins. The only time I really go for a big win is when a new season drops, and that's just to get the umbrella. Because it's free! And sometimes it takes a little while to get fully done and actually get a win done. Sometimes it comes easy enough. Other times it's like, no. I love the Queen of the Night will hopefully make it to the server someday. Work on her own building. Yeah, the way she exactly likes it. Very aggressive glass breaking. Don't mind it. have to fix some of that up, aren't I? I'll just go back on the outer rim of that, grab, pick block one of those things, and replace it. Yeah, we're just doing some further construction on Wood Hollow, and we're just kind of vibing. That is the plan for tonight's stream, a nice vibe session. That hopefully will be just for vibes. I'm not gonna go too crazy with game swapping or anything. Nothing but a vibe. And heck, summer's coming soon. You know? Us vampires might be a little... Us vampires will be out there. Just gonna be wearing like SPF like 5 million or something. You know, so we definitely don't get burned alive by the sun and turn into ash. But then again, I also heard that's a pretty weird stereotype that people just kind of spread around about vampires, you know. We can't go out in the sun, we don't like garlic. I'm pretty sure we can. It's just an outdated stereotype, right? Right? I don't know. I'd have to get a good vampire informant about that. He hasn't gotten back to me. He said he was like researching something down in I don't know, he said in the Amazon rainforest, was it? Weird place for a vampire to be, but you know, power to him. And I tried to get a hold of one of my other vampire buddies, but they said they were surfing the waves in like a completely different area. Like, I don't know. Some say they're surfing the waves, others say they're somewhere in the Amazon. I don't know. Hunting for goodies, I guess. So, yeah. In all honesty, I feel like some of them just might be messing with me, just because they're busy doing, I don't know, a regular vampire hunting, and I guess I kind of shame them because I game instead of hunting. But I don't need hunting. Oh god. I had a friend give me these things called, like, what were they called? Beads of blood or something? I don't know. A friend gave me that, and he said, hey, you can, these are like a lifetime's, like an eternity supply, you know, just plant one of these little buggers, and then you just go and basically just take a drop of your own blood, it grows, and then you just, you know, and the supply. So I'm just kind of sitting here and just wondering, like, wow, really? That's all I had to do? And the guy's like, yeah, man, all you gotta do. And I'm like, dang, that's actually kind of cool. So I've literally just ended up kind of living off of this and a few other things. Some say it's not very healthy for me, but I'm a vampire. I got all eternity. When I get out, every so often. Okay, barely, but still. I don't gain any weight. I don't gain any weight or nothing. So I just kind of skinny. Skinny and muscular. I think the ladies love it. Yeah, honestly, sometimes the ladies, when they come to my door, are like, oh, please let us in, we want to become your vampiric bride. But I'm like, I kind of don't need one at the moment. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing, but I'm not gonna worry about it. Now I've got construction to worry about. A few other things. Maybe just one or two more blocks higher and then start building up on it. I don't know. Some of them just kind of come in here like, yo. I'm like, yo. And like, hey, I kind of picked up this weird mask on the ground, and now I'm kind of just this. I'm like, right. And I, I give them a name, and they hang out with the rest of the monster pals. It's weird how those work. Sometimes the magic in this place really confuses me. Like, you put on a mask, and that's what you become for the rest of your life. Or the rest of your eternal life. Your soul remains intact, and you like the same things you liked before, but this mask has a weird way of doing it. Doesn't affect me, because I'm already a vampire. Nice little neck bite a few centuries ago. At least a century ago I got this, and now I've just kind of been living out. And just kind of vibing. Just not doing much, just vibing, doing streams for... what do they call those people? Right. The magical people who live inside the internet box? Well, I know better. It's people worldwide. Strange they want to see a vampire stream, though. But hey, I'm not complaining. You want to see a vampire stream? I mean, I'll greatly oblige. A few of my other vampire friends have gone into streaming habit too. They're like, we don't need to go outside. Too much work. And they're like, well, and they're like, man, the money I've been making off of this has just been kind of supplying my my blood supply for all time. I don't even need to leave my house. I just get it delivered to me. Of course, some of our houses freak people out with like the red tinted windows and whatnot. But I assure you, that those windows are purely decorative. I don't really bother if that was too much. There's a little decorative gem on the things. I mainly just leave my business to other things. And I've also heard tales that down here in Woodhollow, I moved here recently. I used to live in Transylvania, but it's got getting too, what would you say, too batty around there. He kept doing these weird races, and he kept racing, and I could never get any sleep. The days were always gloomy there. I don't know. But I moved from Transylvania to Woodhollow. And the thing about Woodhollow, and I've heard this thing from several monsters who've lived here before me, and other mystical creatures, is that certain parts of the woods, live terrifying beasts. And those beasts, they have a hunger that never suffices. I said, that's a pretty crappy life to live. Hunger that never suffices? I wouldn't want to live like that. I mean, my hunger is great, but it suffices in time. That or I just ignore it. Some days I go entire years without taking any blood. I'm surprised I'm not dead yet. All haven't gone crazy. There's a few things I've also heard random noises. I wouldn't say it was anything like Transylvania with the car engines going. That was fun to watch them. We did have a werewolf win one time. People always wanted the vampire to win, but I think it was really strongly in favor of a werewolf. Don't know why. Didn't get a really good look at the color. But they came and went, and never heard from them again. Some people say he's, some people say he moved out to Transylvania and into a completely different area. I mean, congratulations to him. That's in order. But since following in his footsteps, I decided to move to Woodhollow. A little creepy around here some days, but most of the time, the ones that have very big hunger are thousands of miles away from me. And I never really go there. I tend to my black carrot crop. And like black carrot, I mean it's like rotten carrots, but then they grow under my house for some reason. Also, bat burgers. So my chef says so. The chef says he made bat burgers, and I'm like, why would you make bat burgers? And he's like, oh no, not certain bats. He said these were breeded in a test tube by some mad scientist. They taste fantastic though. Not too spicy and not too bland. Though I still wonder who the heck made those bats like that. Sometimes they're undercooked and start flying about the room. So I got to send my own little friend out there. What's her name again? No one name. What was her name? What was her name? Cassandra. Or I just call her Cove for short. Cove, I don't mind her. She's a kind of rebellish soul to behold. I never knew a vampire could wear that much leather. But she says, you don't know what I mean, and you're not this, and you're not that. But I'm trying to get into the style. Now, one time she did force me to wear the leather. She forced me to wear leather once. And honestly, I frickin' rocked that. She said to use it within her band. Never knew I had such a voice to sing in a band. She said I shouldn't be on the voice, I'd be on the synthesizer organ. Which kind of made me a little upset, but I actually didn't mind it. And when she's like, you're coming to a show with me and you'll play the organ, I'm like, I don't know how, I never practiced. And she's like, oh, don't worry, you'll be fine. The stage fright is only temporary. I'm like, huh. So I did what Cove said. And we made more money that night than I have ever seen in Transylvania. And when I mean money, I don't mean the golds and the gems and all that. I mean like actual money. And this was amazing. They said we rocked the joint and made the jive fire. Which we had a friend who was quite afraid of fire. We had to calm them down. But we managed to do it, and I was rocking that leather all night long. It's a little bit tight and got a little sticky to the sides, but Cove assured me that's normal. And then she proceeded to get into a more comfortable wear. Like, the leather wasn't her comfortable wear to begin with. So I asked Cove, and I'm like, Cove, and she's like, yeah, why do you dress in leather, but then go into this weird, comfy kind of floofy, I don't know, how would you describe it? A very soft thing. She's like, because, you know, she's like, cause I wanted to. Now, let me leave me alone and let me watch, I don't know what she was saying, some weird thing about, I don't know, Twilight or something. And I said, why do you want to watch me? She's like, no, it's not you, it's a movie. And I'm like, well, any movie that has my name in it is interesting. Now, I didn't watch it personally. I had a lineup of murder monsters to give names to. He had a goop monster once. I asked why they were turned into goop, and I'm like, well, did you not see the mask? And they're like, oh, I just thought it was like some kind of like leafy green swamp monster. I'm like, no, that's a goop. It's a goop monster. And like, well, the goop monster was nice, and now I gotta live in only liquid. I'm like, well, that's the pit. You pick your mask and you wear it, and you become your mask. And they're like, well, why don't you wear a mask and become it? I'm like, and I tell them, I'd have to tell this story to every new recruit except for one. Turned into a crow monster with fangs. They didn't seem too interested. But almost every other one, they always ask, they always ask the same question, and I always answer the same way, and I say, because I was already a monster to begin with, so whatever the magical properties the masks had on living people didn't affect me. And I'm like, well, that's whatever. And I don't know, they started going and making their own little rival clans and everything. So I've had to live with the fact that there's people very upset with me. Though I have heard of this wondrous doctor, almost like a scientist, they call them. And they say that they go from big to small, explosions rock their place. And all I can think about is, why are they doing the Monster Mash when it's not even Halloween? And I ask myself this, and I'm like, well, why are they doing that? And they're like, no, Lord, they're not doing the Monster Mash. I'm like, well, that's one of the steps to the Monster Mash. You explode whatever you're in. And like, no, they're just have very explosive experiments. And I'm like, experiments? Why, we have Genius Doubleface over there. Wait, Doubleface? No, that... you know he doesn't like being called up. Oh, right. Jekyll. What was he called again? He was called Heikel. Heikel? Heikel. He was called Heikel. Yes, my lord. He was called Heikel. Right. Anyways, I was like, we have Heikel already doing experiments. So what makes this person unique? And I say they're like, and they say they're not from this world. And they make so many different things that it rocks thousands of miles away from where they are. And I'm like, well, that must be some potion they're working on. And I'm like, no, that's not working on a potion. They work on potions, but that's just practically a normal day. They have, I don't know, they have these little people that tend to knock things over. I don't really know. Most of the people I meet are really fun. A person that most of my people have called Queen of Night. And I asked them, well, who's this Queen of Night? And they say, it's Queen of Night. It came from the 19th century. I'm like, oh, they've got style then. And they're like, yes. So I asked for more information. And they say, well, the more information resides about them being a part of an old line of vampires. Surprised that there was many more. And these vampires started in the 17th century. They were said to travel great distances on floating wood. And I asked, well, doesn't water affect us? And they're like, no. Well, it might affect us, but not in the same way it affected them. And I'm like, well, how did it affect them? And they're like, they said the vampires then, before the more modern ones got in, used to travel through the water to go to great areas and other things, and then they eventually traversed in horses. So my theory is that each of the segment of these vampires tended to have one thing in common. They always valued style over everything else. And I said, I mean, I appreciate their love for style, but that doesn't really give me much information of them. And then one of their ancestors came, or the descendants, I should say, came over and said, Stalin, which is another form of calling me, which I don't mind. And I said, well, yes. And they said, I want to move to Woodhollow, but I don't have a place to stay. And normally my family and ancestors before me built our own house. And I'm like, right. So I showed her around. She was quite nice about it. I showed her around and everything. And she said, I like that mountain, right next to your mansion. And I said, okay, well there you go, you may have that mountain. And they're like, really? I may have that mountain? I'm like, yes, free of charge. Anybody who works within my people, I do not mind. And so, they took the treaty and whatever you want to call it, the deed to the house, yes, deed to the land. And eventually they're going to build, and they said, what if I built it on top? And I'm like, well, I wouldn't mind it, but it's going to be definitely ominous staring down at me. So they're like, oh, well, I understand. And I'm like, well, I'm not saying you can't make an ominous building, right? And they're like, oh, yes, well, not, of course. And I'm like, good. So we're on the same page. Also, apologies for the stories. Hello, who has joined. I welcome you in. We've been expecting you, and welcome to the kingdom of the Blood Moon. I mean, it's not a blood moon. You can't even see the moon, but there is a blood moon up. The blood moon has risen, so a stream must commence. So, as I was saying, this vampire, though she was from the 19th century and got here probably via a friend of mine. Hold on, actually, give me a second. Yes, oh, God. Why did they make these circular phones? It's almost impossible. Here we go. Ring, ring, ring. And I'm like, yes. And say hello? Who's this? Who's this? Who's this? It's Vampire Lord Twilight. Vaughn, are you there? Yes. It's the Vampire Sword. So, why did you call me? Okay. So, I got a recent resident relatively a while ago. Yes. And I was wondering, you said wondering. No, I said wondering. No, you said wondering. No, I said wondering. No, you said wondering. Alright, whatever. Anyways, I was wondering if you had... Wondering... Will you let me finish, Vaughn? Yes, of course. I was wondering if you had any hand in it. Wait, what did this person look like? Purple dress, reddish hair. Oh, that's right. They said they needed a new place. They said the 1900s were a little hectic for them, so they needed a more modern-esque town. So you sent them to Woodhollow to supply that more modern town. Exactly. So they insisted to take most of their belongings. So I had to create an entire thing that would teleport their building eventually to that era. And how long will that take? Could take years, could take it's not even a few days. Either way, expect a big building to be slowly either built or immediately built within a matter of days or weeks or months. Alright. Now, do tell me you're not experimenting near my place. Oh, no, heavens no. I'm acting my own terror. But I will say that I will send you a few other things. Okay. Well, goodbye, Vaughn. Yes, goodbye, Vampire Lord Twilight. Bye-bye. Yes, there we go. Sorry. Apologies for that. Also, hello, Grim. Apologies for that. A lovely Vaughn wanted... I had to call Vaughn up because of a 19th century vampire coming into my house. My area. Anyways, besides all that, I must be taking my leave. I've got plenty of paperwork to do. Anyways, back to original voice me. How you doing, Grim? I hope the pain has subsided. Well, the pain has subsided and you're feeling a little bit better now. Tired of working. I gotta get working out myself soon. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, you probably did notice, but, I did make a character, and basically I just kind of made a buff female vampire, and I just named it, like, Cassandra, hold on, actually I have to take a look at the name here. Character art, it was... Cassandra Saint Van Covenvire. Which I usually will just end up, I just end up gonna call Cove or Cassie or whatever. Basically buff, kind of like punkish grunge style. If you know the style that I'm talking about, right? I think you do, anyways. I don't know. Basically, she's just kind of buff. And yeah. Okay, how would I put this? How would I put this? So think of like leather, kind of like jeans and everything, but also think of kind of like spikes on them. Basically, if you ever seen the live-action Ghost Rider movies, you've seen the spiky jacket, that's kind of the vibe I'm going for, but it was also a big vibe with the punk music. And also, I will be right back, because my stomach is telling me to get something to eat because I am hungry, so I'll be right back real quick. It was more or less just grabbing a snack. Basically building a mausoleum. If I can speak, that would be nice. Mausoleum around 2 portals, and I'm going to do some design on the interior. Oh, those are the 2 portals. Nether and Ender portals. I made them very fancy looking. I'm gonna make this look like it's ancient and whatnot, like it's crumbling and whatever. Kind of give it a cool looking vibe. An ancient Roman structure. I'm talking with my mouth full. Apologies. I hope you're not planning to pound down like another 2 burgers tonight there, Grim. I mean, respect if you do, but... Fair enough. Also, I'm just gonna message you something on Discord. I don't know how you're gonna react to this. It's nothing bad. Just wanted to ask a question if you'd be willing. And of course it's up to you. Basically, I'm not gonna be mean or anything. Just curiosity. Curiosity is getting the better of me. I'll just say you. Actually, you know what? Nope. You know what? It's gonna be a stupid thing to ask. Basically, God. Okay. Oh. Oh no, I don't know how to word it. So if my wording's bad, I apologize. You had the right to decline this, and I have no money. I'm alerting you right now. I have barely any fucking money to my name. I have like $40 to my name. That's it. Again, apologies if the wording's off. I'm not the best at wording when my nerves get all worked up. It's not fun. My nerves get all worked up and I go freaking start overthinking everything. It's a pain. I don't know. I was gonna say just like I need to look at somebody. I need references. Damn it, technical issues. There's 2 tabs open. Mess off. Technical issues. I would say, I don't know, pretty basic ones, like ones that you would see in a basic, like ones you would see in a basic, basic Discord server. You know, like how certain people have like little heart versions of it and whatnot. Basic ones, and not too many. Just anything that's relatively basic. And I'm also continuing eating my sandwich. That's peanut butter. Both sides. Or both slices, I mean. And the reason I'm asking... Yeah. I know I'm a basic person. But the reason I'm asking, and the reason I asked, is because I was like, man, we could definitely use this. Potentially, you could actually use this in the thing, so that people have an actual thing to react instead of just whatever. If you understand what I mean. Apologies if it was a weird thing to ask and on such sudden notice. And I apologize I don't have a lot of money. But like I said, it's completely up up to you. Nah. Like, trust me, if I had a way to pay people and artists, I freaking would. Because I respect the hell out of my artists. But I don't got the way to do it right now. And if I did, I would. I can't, so barrier there. I mean, I appreciate all my artists, and I always accredit them in anything they do. Always. I'm very master with peanut butter. Go ahead. And I have again, up to you. And I apologize if you, and it's alright if you don't want to. Entirely alright. I'll let her know. I'm not really doing much of anything right now. I'm eating food and whatnot. But if she was to call you a nickname, would you want her to call you a nickname, or just call you Grim? And I know you mean this in the best way. You mean this in the nicest way possible. Let's do it. No. Fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna say. But I'm presuming you're both still pretty. You're both still. I know you guys are both still chill with each other. Okay, I sent her it, and she'll get the message when she gets in. And don't worry, I sent the message. That's the thing. That's one thing I have always found that is weird about me. I don't know why this happens. Yeah, I don't know why this happens, but 9 out of 10 times when I talk to a girl, this is how it usually goes. And I've kind of learned my lesson after a while, but this is how it usually goes with girls. I will talk to them. And I'll just, normally talk to them and everything, just kind of chill and talk to them. But it ends up in two ways with girls and me. First way is we're just friends and we're really chill friends and we basically just joke and poke fun at each other. Second option is they either ask me out or one of their friends do. I don't know why this keeps happening. It has happened several times, and every time it has ended in a breakup, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let the universe decide if I get a date or not. Whoop-de-doo. I have friends. That's good enough for me. I have friends that are girls. That's pretty chill, cool too. I don't know. Maybe it's just my voice. Maybe it's my looks. I don't know. I got like dark hair, and I guess I have a charming voice or something. I don't fucking know. Hello, Uran. We're talking about my interactions with and how girls react to me sometimes. And it's always a 50-50 coin flip, where we become really good friends and just kind of vibe with each other, or they get one, or they ask me out or get one of their friends to do so. It's the weirdest phenomenon, and it happens several times. I don't know why. Fair. I don't think I've had that, though. I have had to hide from girls because I guess they found me that attractive or something. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. I have no logistical reason on how it works. It just works. And it just happens. It's the weirdest thing I ever did see. God dang it. Everything's banging up. Technical issues. Hold on. Got some technical issues. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. Weirdest thing. Makes no sense. And I have no clue why this phenomenon keeps happening to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just that good. I don't know. Maybe I'm just smooth like that. I don't know. Oh, gross. Okay, no worries. I had to grab myself a little snack there, Uran. My stomach was growling at me. It's like, growling at me saying, you gotta feed me or I'm gonna be displeased. So I fed them, and they're like, okay, good. Good, I am now calm now. Gonna... Ah, yeah, no worries. No worries, I understand how the process takes, and whenever you can get them done, you get them done. And this stream, I don't know exactly how long I'm going to make it. Might go for the 2-hour mark, might go for less, I just don't know. Might go for more, who knows? Hey, I have so many weird things happen to me in my life, where it just, so many unexplainable things, you know? It never ceases to amaze me what my life ends up doing. And it's funny. It's funny. And hell, man, I'm so far have managed to gain the attention of 33 people. And I look on my Twitch because I didn't bother to look today, and I see 33. I'm like, when did I get 33 followers? When? And how? And okay. Yeah, I don't know. And then I'm like around 150 on Twitter, so I'm like, well, shite. It's a process. It's a process for many things. Yeah, it's a process for both streaming and art. And if you're an artist and you're a streamer, oh god, do those schedules and things coalesce. I wouldn't say coalesce. Conflict. That's the word I was looking for. Conflict with each other. And also, sometime this week, I'll have to do a double check on my schedule this week. But sometime this week, I'm going to do a Fortnite stream because I'm gonna man up and say, you know, I'm doing it because I've been kind of wanting to, but I've also been afraid of the backlash. Oh yeah, tomorrow, so fun. I'll probably just end up playing like Team Rumble or something, doing a chill Fortnite stream because I legit don't care. Fortnite's fun and all, and I enjoy it. I've had fun with it. I got some pretty cool looking skins, like the skin that can turn weapons gold. So I mean. And it's not the Midas skin, it's the Marigolds. This is the chick. Not the dude, the chick. Because I missed out on getting the dude, so I settled with the chick. There is another dude, but he's got like cyborg arms. Haven't we all? I literally probably have spent over 1,000, probably about over 1,000 hours between 2 different accounts. One on my PlayStation and one on my Switch. And another game I have spent way too much time on is Paladins. I've literally almost level 50'd my Corvus. I would have level 50'd him today if I did it, but I was like, you know what, YouTube, I want to... Jeez, you're an OG, man. Wow, holy hell, Addison. You were OG. Holy cow, Grim, you were OG. Ah... That is some dedication and interest. And honestly, I've had a friend who's played since I think on the early Chapter 1 seasons, and they said that the best season, the most stripped out season, because that's what people say now, was Season 9. I think they said Season 9. And everything. But it was Season 9, they said, was the most stripped out season, because if I'm not mistaken, Season 9 was when they brought in Neo Tilted and everything. And Hobo Jonesy, which my friend has. And, yeah, but I don't know. This new chapter, what chapter are we on? Chapter 4? We're on chapter 4 now, aren't we? Hey, anyways, this new chapter in this current season, the one with the Mega City in it, that's gotten it very close to Season 9. Like, he's getting on there. Yeah, it was Season 10, or Season X was when they got swallowed up, and oh my god, the Fortnite kids that raged when they saw that. Holy shit, that was a lot. They were livid. I'm like, bruh. But then that was when Chapter 2 came along and everything. And anytime they've done that, I mean, hell, you're still getting the majority of the rewards. You're still getting the majority of the rewards. If you bought the Battle Pass, I mean, that's just a given. But yeah, no, I'd have to I'd probably have to get a few other things, because I still have to get I have to do a few weeks and everything, and I'll probably work on some challenges in the stream tomorrow to hopefully get the other rewards that I kind of want to get, and that's 10 skins I won't be able to get. And by, like, okay, so you have, what is it? You have all the main Battle Pass. I mean, you're talking about, like, the quest rewards and that really weird, interesting looking style they can get for most of them. And since you're around that level, I assume you have Rocco Clocco Renzo, which I am horribly and highly jealous of you, but I made a thing to a friend that I wouldn't get any of the stray thing, because we like uniqueness. And plus the dude in the vest still looks fly as hell, even though the jacket looks amazing, but I didn't bother getting it. He was the starter skin for this Battle Pass. Basically, Galaxy Mohawk Robo Skeleton Man. This is the best way I can put him. If that rings any bells to you. He's the one that if you leave him idle enough, he'll do like an evil mad scientist chuckle. I used him at the start, but then I realized that his freaking Mohawk clips through everything, so I just decided to not use him, and I got, what was that? One of my favorite skins I got, because I had the extra V-Bucks to spare, was Renegade Runner. It was an item shop skin, and I'm like, dude, that looks awesome, and I got it because I like the pink and the black. I know, I know this, but that's girl colors and all that. I'm like, doesn't matter. It takes a real man to wear pink. That's how I see it. It takes a real man to wear pink. I honestly have a pink shirt that still fits me. It was from, if your schools ever did like an anti-bullying thing, and they had like this like pink, it was like Pink Shirt Day or something. So I just have that now. But yeah, basically it takes a real man to use pink. Pink is a real man's color. That's a joke I had with a few of my friends, where it's like pink's a real man's color. And I'm like, hell yeah, brother. Honestly, I like pink. I have a pink blanket on my bed right now because I can, and that is just the way it's got to be. I do not care. People may call me girly or whatever they want to, but I like the color pink. And that is said forever immortalized on stream now. I, Vampire Lord Twilight, like the color pink.
And honestly, then it's a color. Yeah, it's a color. I don't know. It's just a nice looking color. Very soft, very pastel. Though I still have a soft place in my heart for red, because red was my original favorite color, because bloodshed. You know, the good old lovely red and bloodshed. Ah, it's a lovely color. That and black. But it's not a color, it's a shade. Well, it's on the color wheel, so I guess it counts as a color. But it's a shade. It doesn't matter. It counts as a color. But it's a it's a color. Okay. Same as white is. White's a color. It's a shade. Okay. You know, just kind of fun. Anyways, that's just me joking around with that, basically. And I do indeed like the color pink. Mainly just due to it's just a nice soft color. It's a nice soft color. There's nothing wrong with liking the color pink as a dude. Same as there's nothing wrong with liking the color blue as a chick. It doesn't matter. Or girl, or however you want to say it. Basically, nothing wrong anywhere. Like what you want to like. I don't got control over your life. You like what you want to like, and that's just how it be. Okay, so this is going to take me a while to put piece by piece together and everything. I don't know, that's just how I see it. It's like what you like. I don't. I mean, fair. I think the Pink Power Ranger was my mother's favorite Power Ranger. My mother's favorite Transformer was Bumblebee. But they ruined Bumblebee now by giving Bumblebee tits. I wouldn't say ruined, but I don't... In other words... Okay, let me rephrase that. They didn't ruin Bumblebee because they still got the aspect of Bumblebee. But I don't understand the route that they took with making his headlights look like tits. That's what confuses me. I don't watch a lot of Transformers, so I don't really care. And people can fight me tooth and nail for it, but I'm just gonna say I don't care. Because it's Transformers. It's not gonna bother me if a character's like that. Hell, I like Sentinel. People hated Sentinel. I'm like, yeah, he killed Ironhide, but fuck, dude, that dude was badass. I mean, the man had a literal cosmic rust cannon that could literally destroy every Transformer. He could have literally just wiped out every Transformer, including the Autobots, in one fell swoop with nothing more than a sweat broken. I mean, if that ain't the definition of badassery, I don't know what is. That or I've just been living under a rock, and this is just how the world is. I don't know. I'm not worried too much about it. People may hate Sentinel, people may like Sentinel. People may hate my choice in liking the Pink Power Ranger, people may like my choice in liking the Pink Power Ranger. It doesn't matter to me. Your life. I have no control of your life. You like what you want to like. I may not like certain things that you like, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. That's how I see it anyways. I see it as, you do this thing, you ain't bothering me, I ain't gonna worry about it. Basically got nothing to worry about. I just kind of sit and vibe. I'm really just a chill guy. I'm a chill person. I don't go out of my way to ruin somebody's day. I go out of my way to brighten somebody's day if they're having a rough day. And that goes by my quote that, remember, to any of my streamer friends, remember that you are the light in somebody's day. Somebody looks to you and laughs and has their day better. And that's the way I like to think of it. I'm making people's day better. And if I can do just make one person's day just a wee bit better, I accomplished something. I did that. I made that person's day just that much better. Just by purely existing. I am literally the entire definition of, hey, yo, you want some serotonin? Gotcha. You know, I'm cheery. I'm cheery, but I also can kind of get grumpy depending on the person, but that very rarely happens. And when I mean very rarely happens, I mean very rarely happens, because I just don't care one way or another. People live their life, I live my life, that is odd. And honestly, though, it's like, and another thing about going back to the Pink Panther. Yep, well, Pink Panther's good, but Pink Ranger, she was badass. She kicked ass, and I'm like, God damn, respect. But why was she pink? I'm like, cause she was the Pink Ranger, and pink, yellow, red, blue, green, and I guess black were kind of like some parts of like I know some. I think their outfits revolved around like rainbow colors, so it's like very bright and captivating to a kid. And they're like, "Yo, they're pink, and they're a girl, but they're kicking ass. Holy hell!" And you know, kind of make kids want to get into karate because they wanted to be their favorite Power Ranger, and it was a time. What a time to be alive that was. Anyways, I don't really care. And I like some things. Hell, I didn't see much of the Power Rangers, but I know one of the things that a lot of people loved of the Power Rangers was what was it? It was called like Samurai something. I think it basically they went full samurai mode, and people lost their shit about that. They were out on the streets doing karate moves, dressing up like their favorite Power Ranger and kicking their friends' ass to oblivion. Actually, that looks really good. I like that. Oh, what a time to be alive. Like I said, what a time to be alive. I don't remember what it was called, though. Exactly. I know it had something to do with samurais. And I think that was like one of the few instances the Green Ranger really kind of like made his big debut. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't watched Power Rangers in a long time. I have not watched Power Rangers in a long time, so correct me if I'm wrong on that. But I think that was like when the Green Ranger really started gaining traction. Again, like I said, I could be wrong, but... Oh, this mausoleum's gonna take a while to build. Oh boy. Well, mainly it's just a floor I gotta put down. And then the mausoleum's done. Oh god, I love that. I love that emoji. Bounce. The bouncy. Also, if you ever get a chance to, and when you get a chance to, congratulate one of my streamer friends, and I'll just kind of give him a wee shout. I'll give him a shout out here. It's a shout out to them, so in all respect to them. But give one of my streamer buddies. I don't even know how much of a buddy, but give one of the streamers I follow, and actually like really, and one of the very funny ones. Not saying that all the streamers I watch are very funny. But basically, give her some love because she just braved Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and beat it within a day. So give her some love because she is doing a legit horror week in May. So it's like the literal Gravity Falls Summerween episode and everything, which I loved because that was funny. And I love Gravity Falls, and nobody can change my mind. Gravity Falls is a masterpiece of artwork. Anyways, do give her some love. It's Yomi Quinley. She's braving a lot. She's being a brave girl. She's being very brave. I don't know if that's exactly what she likes to be called, but she's being very brave. Being big and brave. Yeah, Yomi Quinley. I think you've seen me retweet one of her tweets before. Yeah, Yomi Quinley. She is doing a lot, and I also like. Also, she does have a Discord up, so if you want to join it, go ahead and join her Discord. Just find her on Twitter, like at Yomi Quinley. She's got like this tiefling witch look. She's not hard to spot. And if you don't want to go and search it up, just look on my profile, and it should be in my more recent posts. So, and then just go give her some love. Because she was being very brave. She was being a very brave girl. Very, very brave. Now, I have an odd feeling that once she ends the stream, and if I'm still streaming by that time, I feel like she's going to raid me. If not, it's just going to be a nice relaxing time for her to just kind of recompose herself. But yeah, also, who can agree with me here that Gravity Falls is a masterpiece of artwork? In a way, in its own right. I mean, a lot of old animated films were a masterpiece of artwork, but this was a masterpiece of artwork in its own right. You never seen Gravity Falls. Okay. I'm not mad. But if you get the chance and you have Disney Plus, and you have Disney Plus, and it's still on there, go on Disney Plus, search up Gravity Falls, and watch it. It is a good watch. It's got a great story, and it's amazing. It's like a very mystery kind of ASCII god. Oh, it's good. I highly recommend you watch it. You can probably find it on YouTube too. Probably find a full episode somewhere. And one thing I know you can find on YouTube that you can find the full episodes on is called Detention Air. It was a Canadian animated film. Shameless plug that I'm Canadian. I'm old, and was born 2000. I was born way in the early 2000s. I don't want to really give my birth year, but pretty much almost everybody knows it if they do the math. Basically, born in the early 2000s, and by the early 2000s, I mean like a couple years after the 2000s. Like the straight up 2000. Year 2000s. Oh, you do the math on that, and you kind of get my birth year. You do the math. I'm not really going to out myself too much here. But yeah, I highly recommend giving Gravity Falls a watch. It is a good animated movie, and if you're a fan of art and animation, that is a huge thing to look at because it's so good. It's such a simple art style, but it's such a good art style. Simpler, like that's the one thing I keep forgetting. The simpler the art style, the better it is. I mean, how did you think what was that called? What was that animation style called from like the original Mickey Mouse animation style? I think it's called Rubber House. Rubber House? Is it called Rubber House? I think that's what it's called. I think it's called Rubber House. Basically, why do you think Rubber House, if that's the correct name of it, was so popular? Because it was simple and easy to draw, so people could pump out more animations because of how simple the art style was. Also, there was animals in here. But I think they went to the portals. I don't know which portal, but one of these portals. I think they went to hell or something. I don't know. Somebody's gonna walk into the Nether one time and they're like, "Why the fuck is there a sheep in here?" You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna drop because I can. I'm sorry. Be brave, soldiers. Be brave. I'm going to send a singular. I'm going to send a singular parrot into the end. Wait, what? Be brave, noble parrots. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. We'll know if it's safe on the other end. They're fine. They're probably fine. Yeah, they're fine. Next thing I'm gonna know, I'm gonna have a huge hole. I'm gonna be like, what is that? And I'm gonna say, oh, that's a hole. And I'm gonna ask myself, what is it doing there? I'm like, I don't know. Woke up this morning, and there was a hole. I don't know. But those parrots are brave people. You'll not forget their bravery. If they live to the other side, Godspeed, you beautiful parrots. What? It's like a mini Kerbal Space Program in here. Kinda. But I had to take a test to see what could go through it. Seems living matter can go through it. And everything, so I guess it's safe. Okay, don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. They were noble Paris, and they wanted to be the brave souls of the Paris that they are. That's how they win. Somebody's gonna end up clipping me, sending Paris to the end. They're like, why did you send Paris to the end? I'm like, they were brave soldiers, god dang. They went willingly. They signed the contract. They knew what was coming. They knew. Perry and Terry, they knew. They knew that they were the only ones strong enough to take down the Ender Dragon. But you had this difficulty set to peaceful. Oh, right. Well, they're gonna build a new parrot society in the void. And they're probably gonna come and overthrow me because I threw them in the nether when they were young. Oh dear God. It's a joke. I have this stuff set to peaceful. They're not gonna be hurt unless they fall into the void, but that's not my issue. That's their program. I don't dare get too close to the portal, because if I do, I'm gonna go in the portal. And I don't want to go in the portal. I legit don't want to go in the portal. At all. Ooh, almost went in that portal too. Don't need to go into the portal here. Do 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 home home. So I can't. Just your comment. That's basic. It's pretty basic. Oh, what's it? What's it at? Yeah, that's pretty basic. Hey, that's an awesome message there, Graham. It's gonna make me chuckle a few times. Just, yeah, that's pretty basic of you, you know. Yeah, I'm a pretty basic bitch. This is coming along, in a way. Oh, let's just slap a light there, so I can light up a bit more. This is, well, at least there's no void up there anymore. So you're not going to look into the face of death when you look up into the ceiling. So that's good, too. That's good. Does this stuff gain knowledge from books? Oh, shit, it does. So that's why people always surround this with books. Ah. Yeah, I have never realized that until now. I really need to get some of those Minecraft handbooks. Man, my brain is not comprehending the advanced strategies here at all. Oh, I love doing voices. It's fun. Yes. Yes, Mr. Pines. I like this entire area. I placed Miami 1929. That'll be like 1989. Right. Right, this place over there. It's 1989. Would it be better if it was the 60s? Eh. It's just a hole. Just a hole. Just an area that just exists here. Wow. Just building, making this time fly by like crazy, baby. That really looks ominous, but I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Ooh, boy, that's gonna be fun to deal with. And I did a lovely check on a person's thing, and I made sure I have to check on every now and again. A friend of mine has a little axolotl in there, and its name is Gilbert. And I have to make sure I check up on Gilbert every now and again to make sure Gilbert's doing good. Good little boy Gilbert. And I can report back to them saying Gilbert is doing just fine. Just fine indeed. He is doing grand. Little Gilbert. Almost sounds like I'm just going to say little Gideon. Little Gideon. Oh, what little old me. Gideon was a good villain, though. I mean, he was nothing compared to Bill Cipher, but God, was he a good villain. Oh, I miss those days. I wish Gravity Falls didn't end. Like, it just took on a different role of, like, the next generation of, like, Pines kids. And then they went to go back and uncover more secrets of Gravity Falls and anomalies and everything. God, I would want to do that. Fuck, I would want to see that. And well, we didn't get ready, but to put you on to send Yomi everything. No. So. And then. And. Great boy. I'll get some of it. I'm a brave boy. Not a brave enough boy for this. God, I love John. He's funny. Yeah, it took me a while to get the stream schedule up for this week because last week was so freaking hectic. Like, I dealt with a burnout last week. Last week was not a fun week. I mean, I got through it. Just dealt with a very, very harsh burnout. Not very fun. God, I remember seeing a meme. It was like, Minecraft cereal. It's like, I can't do the noise. But, you know, it's like the little Minecraft sound little Minecraft pickup sound. He just kind of went into his card. I'm like, dude, why does that remind me of something I would do? Not a brave enough boy for this. Oh. Ah. Got it. Be gentle. He's... Don't worry, I got your back. Also, Grim, if you're still here, Yomi said she'll talk to you later. I told her to be gentle. You are very sore from working out. I just hope that she's... That made me, I'm like, ooh, that's, you might... Oh. Yeah, I did my best, man. I tried to help her. I tried to save him, man. But, Quinn's definitely going to be talking to you. I know you guys are still on good terms, so there's probably just going to be cheerful banter, but, warning you ahead of time here. Be careful. Be strong. Be very strong. Okay? Because, I did my best to save you. I did my best to save you. I tried to help I did my best to help her, but I don't know what's gonna happen. But I wish you the best of luck in it. So, I'm not in control of what happens after this. All I can say is that I tried. I did my best to help out. I do hope that it's gonna be a relatively easygoing thing. Hopefully, I did my best. But what goes on in the DMs ain't none my concern. Well, that's all I can say. So, Godspeed. And may your strength stand. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I did my best to save you. Honest to God, I did. I did my best. I did my best to save you. I couldn't do no more than that. I'm very sorry for what happens next. It is out of my control. Sometimes it can be very persuasive, and I tend not to get on people's bad side, so. Godspeed, you brave soldier, you. All I can say is that she gave me a very ominous message saying that she was aware. Very aware. I'm like, I did my best. Excuse me, Predator? What? I think I incurred the wrath of Quinn. Oh, shit. I think Quinn's wrath has been incurred, and I might be on the other end of this one. Because I just heard a predator sound, and that's never a good sign. I think we might both be royally screwed. Because I think I might have incurred a woman's wrath. Oh boy, that is not good. That's not a good thing to have incurred. Godspeed to us. Oh no. Apologies for doing the voices. I don't know why. I'm just in those weird moods. I gotta shower, so I'm in a goofy mood. I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Showers. I don't know how showers really affect me most of the times. Yeah, we'll go for 2 hours. I can make it for 2 hours. It's only gonna be around 12 when it ends. Unless, yeah, so this here, that here. Oh, darn. Hmm. 1 hour and 41 minutes. Oh, yeah. I'm getting a bit tired here. And also it's getting kind of late, and it's just going to be a short stream, so it's just going to be a short stream anyways, so, but before I go, yeah, before I go, I need to go find somebody here. Whom shall we read? Here we go. Yeah, thing controllers. Nope. Next. Yeah. Alright. Go give them some love. They only have like 2 viewers. And giving them a little boost. Let us raid. Later, everybody.